The Google year-end search is out this morning. It's the 14th annual list, or maybe you don't care about the Let It Go song. That's probably a better way. Not really.
You said that, not me.
Okay. It's the 14th annual list of the top trending searches. Coming in at number 3, Ebola. Number 2, the World Cup. And the top trend for 2014, the late Robin Williams. But the list covers a lot more ground. Google technologists. I like that. Daniel Sieberg is with us. What does a Google technologist do?
You know, I get to hang around with folks like yourself and talk about what Google's up to and how consumers are using Google. It's a pretty fun job, I have to say.
Okay.
Yeah, no complaints.
So what do you have to do to make the top 10 list of Google? How does that work?
You've got to be a trending search that we see over the course of 2014 that spikes in a significant amount. So it's not search volume. This is where we see those moments in time where people were curious. They wanted to get more context. They turned to their computer or their mobile device and wanted to find out more.
What can we learn from these results?
Well, I would say from the top 10 list, we can learn that people really cared about news stories. You know, even if they didn't understand the story exactly, they wanted to go on and kind of figure out more, whether it was about ISIS or Ferguson, you know, the Malaysia Airlines incidents. They just wanted to kind of get to know what was happening in these news stories, which is great.
What people are curious about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I'll run down the list real quick. Robin Williams, World Cup, Ebola, Malaysia Airlines, Flappy Bird, ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, ISIS, Ferguson, Frozen, Ukraine.
Yeah, and you know, at the top there, Robin Williams, who we know was such a beloved actor, a person. He was across generations, really. Everybody knew of his movies, and clearly had a global following with people who were just shocked by this unexpected and untimely death.
You also found that people searched a lot about foods and calorie counts.
Yeah, so this is something, in fact, if you go online today, you can search for certain foods and see the actual calorie count. So you can see, for example, a banana's got 105 calories. Pumpkin pie, as you might expect, has a bit more at 323. An apple has 95. But those were some of the ones that people were interested in.
Avocado is 234. Take it back.
Hey, don't listen to it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where is bacon on that list?
Bacon, I know. I'm going to go do that a little later, I think.
It's only about
I'm
70 or
curious
80
now.
calories a slice, which is something.
That's nothing.
Yeah,
Wow.
Nora
It's
knows.
like, yeah.
You also start with Google. Most people do. What is fill in the blank?
Exactly, and I think this speaks to the news part of it as well.
Is
You know,
any of this
what is
surprises? I
Ebola?
don't think so. Isn't this generally?
What?
What's on the top 10 list? I mean,
Yeah, well, I mean-
curiosity is the curiosity we see every day.
Yeah, I mean, in the what is search is it's a lot of context. What is Bitcoin? What is ALS? You know, all of this in the context of what we're hearing about. Ice Bucket Challenge. What is ALS?
That's why we're here, Daniel.
We have to go.
Yes, oh, for sure.
Are those Warby Parker glasses?
They are not. They're from, I don't want to give a shit out.
Okay, they
But
look like
they're
Warby
not Google
Parker.
Glass either, I should say.
Okay.
They help me see.
Thank you, Daniel.